Hello and welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. This next video is an intermediate yoga class designed to activate your whole body, deepen your practice, get you more flexibility and get you out of that beginner's phase. I hope you enjoy the class. Let's get on the mat. We're gonna start this class in a seated comfortable position, either cross-legged or half-lotus pose, with your hands on your knees, palms facing up. And take a moment to arrive on your mat. Close your eyes and try to bring your awareness inside. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And try to bring yourself into the present moment. Don't think of anything else but this practice today. Let go of all thoughts that don't serve you in this moment right now. And bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And take a deep inhale into your chest. And take a deep inhale into your belly. And slowly release. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Stretch them all the way up. Fingers are active. Hands touch, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Reach all the way up. Fingers are active, and fold forward all the way down. Place your hands on the floor and grab your elbows. Stretch out your back, stretch out your shoulders, and lift yourself back up and release your hands down. And interlace your hands behind your head. Look up, open up the chest. And exhale, fold forward, chin the chest. Inhale, open the arms, open the chest, look up. And exhale, fold forward, chin the chest, pulling the belly in. And inhale, open up the chest. And push the palms of your hands up to the sky. And give yourself a nice stretch. And fold all the way forward. Releasing your hands. And releasing all the tension in your upper back. And walk your hands over to the left and place your right hand on top of your left hand for a deep stretch. And fold forward, foreheads resting on the mat. And keep breathing slowly in and out. And slowly on your inhale, walk your hands over to the right. And place your left hand on top of your right for a deep stretch. And fold all the way down, foreheads resting on the floor. And keep breathing slowly in and out. And from here, on an inhale, lift your left hand up and bring it to the back of your mat. And lift yourself up, lifting the hips. And reaching your right hand up to the sky, creating a nice stretch in your side body. And release down. And place your hands back to the left. And reach your right hand over your head to the back, lifting your hips up. And reach your left hand over your head, creating a nice stretch in your side body and in your hips. And slowly come back down. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, hands touch and twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left knee and look over your left shoulder. And on your next inhale, bring your right hand between your shoulder blades. And with your left hand, pull your elbow back, creating a nice stretch in your tricep and in your shoulder. And slowly release, come back to center. And on an inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, hands touch and twist to the right. Left hand comes to your right knee and look over your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale and place your left hand between your shoulder blades. And with your right hand, pull your elbow back, creating a nice stretch in your tricep and in your shoulder. And slowly exhale, come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, hands touch. And open up your arms into cactus, opening up the chest. Keep looking up. And on exhale, flow your hands forward and fold your chin to your chest. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. And release your hands down to the mat. And from here, come up to a tabletop position on your hands and your knees. And start moving into some cats and cows. Inhale into cow, arch the back, look up. And exhale, pull the belly in, push your shoulders up into a cat, round the back. And inhale into a cow, arch the back, drop the belly down and look up. And inhale into a cat, pulling the shoulders up, rounding the back, pull the belly in. And inhale into a cow, look up, drop the belly down, arch the back. And exhale, coming into a cat, round the back, pull the belly in. And slowly release, come back to center. And reach your right leg up, toes are pointing, stretching out your hamstring. Keep your balance and reach your left hand forward, opposite of your right leg. Keeping the balance on your right hand and your left knee. And bring your left hand and your right leg out to the side. And bring it back to center. Keep your balance. And from here, bend your right leg. Reach your left hand back and try to grab your foot into tabletop dancer pose. And twist is looking forward to keep your balance and keep pushing your foot up to the sky. And slowly release, come back to the table. And slowly on your inhale, come to the other side, lifting your left leg up, toes are pointing, and reach your right hand forward. Keep your balance on your left hand and your right knee. And bring your right hand and your left leg out to the side. Keep your balance. And bring it back to center. And bend your left knee and try to grab your foot with your right hand. Coming into a table dancer pose. Twisty is looking forward, keeping your balance and pushing your foot up to the sky. And slowly release, come back to the table. And walk your hands forward, coming into a puppy pose, resting the forehead on the mat. And bend your knees, pull your feet up to your butt. And stay here, balancing on your knees. And keep breathing slowly in and out. And slowly release. Tuck your toes. And lift yourself back up. Interlace your hands behind your back into fists and put the crown of your head on the mat, folding forward into a rabbit pose, pushing your arms forward, creating a deep stretch in your shoulders. And slowly with control, lift yourself up without using your hands to a standing position. And fold all the way forward, bending the knees and pushing your arms forward into a strong forward fold, creating a nice stretch in your shoulders. And lift yourself back up, pushing your fists down, creating a back bend, look up to the sky and fold forward. Pushing your arms forward and swipe your hands through the mat, coming into a chair pose. Hands reach up to the sky, back is straight, sinking into the hips. And from here, grab your elbows and fold all the way forward into a ragdoll. And sway from side to side, releasing all the tension in your back and in your shoulders. Just keep dangling from the right to the left. And slowly release your hands down. And bolt your hands into fists. And start walking forward as a gorilla in a gorilla walk. All the way to the front of your mat. And grab your toes, stretch out your legs, folding forward into Uttanasana. And inhale, halfway lengthen, straighten out your back, look forward, and fold all the way down, nose towards your knees. And inhale, reach hands up to the sky in Urdhva, little back bend, and hands to heart, Samastiti. And take a moment here to reconnect with your breath. Take a deep inhale, and reach hands up to the sky, Urdhva, deep back bend, and fold forward, Uttanasana. And inhale, halfway lengthen, hands to your shins, and place your hands on the mat, jump back into a plank. Back is straight, your shoulders are above your wrists. And come down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep the hips lifted and push your hips back into downward facing dog. Try to straighten out your legs, pushing your feet into the mat, length through the shoulders. And on the inhale, raise your right foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing, pushing into your hands, opening up the hips. And step your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left knee down to the mat, coming into a low lunge, and place your hands on your knees, sinking into the hips, creating a nice stretch in your hip flexors. Take a deep inhale, and move your hips back into a half split. Exhale, fold your nose towards your knees. And place your left hand on the mat, right hand reaches up into a twist. And slowly come back to center and move back forward into a low lunge. Place your left hand on the mat, right hand reaches up into a low lunge twist. Keep your balance, keep breathing, and bring your hands back to the mat. Lift your left knee off the mat and raise your hands up to the sky into a high lunge. And turn your arms open to the side into a warrior two. Front knee is bent 90-degree angle and is straight above your ankle. Flip your front palm up to the sky, coming back into reverse warrior. Sinking into the hips, a little back bend, looking up to the sky. And slowly come back to a warrior two. And place your right elbow on your right knee and extend your left hand over your head forward. And try to look up to the sky. And move back into a warrior two, sinking into the hips. And straighten out your front leg, pull yourself forward and bend into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right hand comes to your ankle or your shin, and your left hand reaches up to the sky. And look up towards your fingers. Keep your balance, keep breathing. And place your right hand on the mat next to your foot, coming into a side angle B. And reach your left hand up to the sky, pushing your shoulder into your knee. And look up towards your fingers, opening up the chest. And keep breathing, keep your balance. And slowly lift yourself back up, swing your arms back into reverse warrior. Looking up to the sky with the back bend, sinking slightly into the hips. And place your hands back on the mat. Step your foot back into a plank. Bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Opening up the chest, look up to the sky. And exhale, lift your sit bones up to the sky into a downward facing dog. Stretching out your hamstrings, pushing your feet into the mat, length through your shoulders. And from here, lift your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing, pushing into your hands, opening up the hips. And step your left foot forward between your hands. Drop your right knee down, coming into a low lunge. Place your hands on your knee, sinking the hips down, creating a nice stretch in your hip flexors. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, push your hips back into a half split. Deep inhale and fold forward. Exhale, nose towards your knee. And place your right hand on the mat and reach your left hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. Keep your balance, keep breathing. And slowly come back to center and move forward into a low lunge. Place your right hand on the mat and reach your left hand up to the sky, coming into a low lunge twist. And bring your hands back to the mat, lift your knee and lift your hands up to the sky, coming into a high lunge. Deep inhale. And on an exhale, turn your arms open to the side into a warrior two. Your feet are in one line and your knee is right over your ankle. And flip your front palm up to the sky, come back into reverse warrior. Little back bend, look up to the sky and sink slightly into the hips. And come back into warrior two. And place your elbow on your knee, reaching your right hand over your head to the front, coming into side angle A. And try to look up to the sky, opening up the chest. And slowly lift yourself back up, swing your arms back into reverse warrior. Nice little back bend, sinking into the hips, looking up to the sky. And come back into a warrior two, straighten out your front leg and pull yourself forward and bend into Trikonasana triangle pose. Placing your left hand on your ankle or on your shin and your right hand reaches up to the sky. Keep your balance, keep your focus, keep breathing, and bend your front knee. Place your hand next to your foot, coming into a side angle B, and reach your right hand up to the sky, opening up your chest, and keep breathing, keep your balance, keep looking up to the sky, and lift yourself back up, swing your arm back into a reverse warrior. Nice little back bend and keep looking up to the sky, keeping your balance, keep breathing. And bring your hands back to the mat, step your foot back into a plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga, inhale upward facing dog, and exhale push your hips up to the sky into a downward facing dog. Stretching out your hamstrings, pushing your feet into the mat, lengthen through your shoulders. And on your next inhale, reach your right foot up to the sky into a three-legged dog again. Toes are pointing, opening up the hips, reaching all the way up to the sky. And bring your leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands, preparing to come into a pigeon pose. Sinking the hips down, looking up to the sky, opening up the chest. And try to pull yourself up into an active pigeon, pulling your fists into your belly. Activating your glute muscles, your thigh muscles, lifting yourself off the ground. And release. And again, pull yourself up into an active pigeon, pulling your fists into your belly. Activating your thighs, activating your glutes. And release. And place your right hand in the middle of the mat and reach your left hand back into a twist. And look over your left shoulder. And come back to center. And turn yourself open to the left. Right foot comes into your left thigh. Left leg is straight. Grab your big toe or your ankle and reach your right hand over your head, grabbing your shoulder, opening up the chest. And bend to the side, coming into a single-legged side bend. Try to bend as deep as you can, whatever is in your practice. And keep breathing slowly in and out. Let your breath soften your body. And slowly come back up, place your hand back and come into a gate pose, reaching the hips up to the sky, reaching your left hand over your head. Straighten out your left leg, toes are pointing. And slowly come back down. And hug your knee into your chest. Keep your front leg straight. And wrap your arm around your leg. Place your hands on the mat next to your hips and lift your hips up. And straighten out your front leg into an elephant trunk pose. Keep your hips lifted and slowly release. And bring your knees together, hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug. And turn back into a plank and bend the elbows. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push hips back into a downward facing dog. And let's move to the other side. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And come onto your right toes. Lift your left foot up to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing. Opening up the hips. Lengthen through your shoulders. And slowly bring your leg forward, more or less parallel with your hands. Coming into a pigeon. And sit up straight. Activating your thighs and your glute muscles. And pull yourself up into an active pigeon, pulling your fists into your belly. Back is straight and your chest is lifting forward. And slowly releasing the hips down. And pull yourself back up into an active pigeon, activating your glutes and your thighs, pulling your fists into your belly. And slowly release. Place your left hand in the middle of the mat and reach your right hand back, coming into a twist. Looking over your right shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Open up the chest, look up. And turn to the right. Right leg is straight. Left foot comes into your right thigh. Grab your toes or your ankle. And reach your left hand over your head, grabbing your shoulder. Coming into a single-legged side bend. And try to bend as deep as you can, whatever is in your practice. And keep breathing slowly in and out. Let your breath soften your body. And slowly come out. Place your hand back. And lift your hips up into a gate pose, reaching your right hand over your head, stretching out your right leg, toes are pointing. Pushing your hips forward and up. And slowly release down. Bend your left knee, pull it into your chest. And reach your left hand around your leg. Place your hands on the mat next to your hips. And lift your hips up. And straighten out your right leg into an elephant trunk pose. Keep your hips lifted. And slowly release. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest, releasing the tension in your legs. And swing your knees from side to side into windshield wipers, to releasing the tension in your hips and to bring the blood flow back into your legs. And roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. And start opening up the hips by making circles with your knees. Keep your toes together. And grab your feet from the outside and come into a happy baby. Opening up the hips and try to pull your knees towards the mat. And keep breathing slowly in and out. Try to relax. Try to breathe into your chest. And slowly release your feet. Hug your knees into your chest, nose towards your knees. And open up your knees, bring the heels of your feet together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. And take a deep inhale, and on exhale, let everything go. And relax. And bring your knees back together and bring them over to the right. Place your hands on your head as a little pillow, coming into side Shavasana. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly turn your chest back to the center. Keep your knees to the right and look over your left shoulder into a supine twist. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale, relax. And bring your knees back to center, hug your knees into your chest. And place your knees over to the left, coming into side Shavasana, using your hands as a little pillow. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And turn your torso back to the middle. And look over your right shoulder into a supine twist. Keep your knees to the left. Keep your shoulders flat on the mat. And take a deep inhale, slowly exhale, relax. And slowly come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. And come into your final posture, Shavasana. Feet fall open to the side, your hands are resting next to your body. And take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, let everything go. Let go of everything that doesn't serve you in this moment. And try to relax. And place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And we're gonna breathe into a 3-part breathing. Into your chest, into your belly, and release. So take a deep inhale into your chest. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And slowly release. Inhale into your chest. And inhale into your belly. And slowly release. Inhale into your chest. Inhale in your belly. And slowly release. And bring some movement back into your body. Start wiggling your fingers, wiggle your toes. Turn your wrists, turn your ankles. And give yourself a nice stretch overhead. Toes are pointing, stretching out your whole body from your toes to your fingers. And when you're ready, roll onto the right side of your body, using your hands as a little pillow. And whenever you're ready, push yourself back up into a seated position, either cross-legged or in half lotus. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing up, and take a moment to reconnect with your body, with your breath. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And on an inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, stretch all the way up, hands touch, and exhale, hands to heart. And rub your hands together, create some heat. And place your hands onto your eyes, calming down the nervous system. And try to tune into your energy. Try to blink a few times behind your eyes and try to calm your mind. And rub your hands together one more time and bring your hands to your heart and thank yourself for showing up today for this wonderful practice to deepen your flow and get yourself out of that beginner's level. Nicely done. And bring your hands together in front of your third eye chakra and bend forward. Namaste. And thank you for joining this class. I hope you enjoyed it. And feel free to like, share and subscribe so I can keep making beautiful videos for you. And if you want me to teach you in real life, please join my Uluwatu retreat in Bali, December 15 to 22. It's going to be epic, so please book your tickets on time to make sure you have a spot. I hope to see you there, and have a lovely day. See you in the next class. Nicely done.